Hey guys, welcome to my video where I'm going to show you first of all how I curl my new pink hair. So to start off with, take a little clip. This is going to be used for sectioning the hair. And the curlers that I'm using are from Tresemme. I think I picked these up from Tesco. So I separate the hair and then I take individual strands and I try and hold the tongs so that they are twisting down the way. Just so that they're not flat. I feel like this makes a better curl. And I like to curl my hair outwards as well. And then in terms of how long I keep it on for, I tend to keep it on for about like 30 to 60 seconds. I normally keep the front sections on a lot longer because I prefer a tighter curl. And you guys can see that I like to bounce it up a little bit as well. That just helps the heat secure into the hair strands. And I got so sticky because I'm wearing sunscreen and my hair was sticking to my face. The top bit of my hair always curls a lot better, so I always love doing the top bit instead. And see how I'm still doing it outwards and I'm twisting it round and holding it facing downwards. I need to get better at putting my toner on so it's not all patchy, which is why I curled it, because you can't tell that it's so patchy when it's curly. And then the top ones, I like to pull it quite high up like this so that it's nice and bouncy. I think Ariana was watching a TV show and I was singing the theme tune. It was just getting stuck in my head. I don't normally do my hair before my makeup because it makes me really hot and sweaty, but I did it just for you guys. There's always one side of your hair that is so much easier to curl than the other. Do you guys notice that too? So you can sort of see the amount of hair that I put in each strand of the curler. I don't want to make it too thin because I just want to give my hair some volume. These curlers are not the best, but I'll tell you what I do love them for. I love it for the longevity. I feel like my hair stays really thick and full for a couple of days when I use these curlers. It doesn't go greasy and it doesn't go flat, which is why I always go back to them. They do leave a little bit of a tide mark though, just with the tongue bar, but it goes away after a while. And I always bend my neck way too far, as you can see. Catch that curl, baby, catch that curl. Oh no, I missed a bit. There we go. What mess. Okay, and then I take a big comb. I use one from Babyliss, and that's what I use to brush out my curls. I'm feeling so fly with my pink hairs. But I'm just gonna leave it to settle for a little while, and I'm gonna pin it back with a little clip while I do my makeup. Okay, so let's start with some Huda Beauty Foundation in the shade Toasted Coconut. And I'm just pumping some onto my face. I did want more of a heavy coverage today, so I did do a couple of extra pumps. And that's me just blending it out with my beauty blender. I like using a blender or a brush with this foundation. It's so easy to blend, so I feel like I can use either or. Again, I'm so sticky today. I don't know why. And then I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Concealer. This is in the shade Coconut Flakes. You guys, I love this concealer. The applicator at the top is silver and it is so cool and so moisturizing. It's almost like having a little cool down facial. It's so good. The coverage is insane. It's like nothing I've ever used before. It is definitely going to be my new go-to. Look, I love this. And then I'm just using that same beauty blender to go in and blend it all seamlessly. Now, always make sure you really take your time and blend out your concealer because you don't want to see where the concealer is lying on top of your foundation. So make sure you pat it. And then I like to take it over my eyelids to act as a primer for my eyeshadow. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and now going in with some Kylie Cosmetics setting powder. This is in the shade Soft Pink. You guys, this is like applying silk velvet onto your skin. I love the brightness of the pink shade. It is just so gorgeous for the under eye. And again, the coverage is very good. Now let that bake, and I'm just going to moisturize my lips with some Fenty Gloss Bomb. And let's get some brows on. This is just Cabral from Benefit Cosmetics. This is in the shade 5, and I am applying it with a Jeffree Star eyebrow brush from Morphe. Eyebrows are literally the most boring bit, so I like to edit a lot. Okay, now I'm so excited. Here we go. The new Nude palette from Huda Beauty. I have wanted this palette for so long. I have my Rose Gold Remastered, and I just had to add this one to my collection. Look how much I love it. I think I'm gonna give it a little kiss. Okay, so let's start off with a gorgeous cut crease transition shade, and I'm gonna zoom in for you guys so you can really see my technique. And now let's darken up that crease using my Huda Beauty blending brush. And I'm just going back in with that transition shade just to blend out that colors and really make them all blend nicely together. You don't have to add excess product at this point. You can just use the brush with the product that's already been on it from before. But I wanted to deepen up the color, so I added some more. Now let's go in with some of that gorgeous pressed glitter, and I'm going to spray the flatter end of my brush with some Kylie setting spray. You guys can use this technique in either the inner corners of the eye, in the center for spotlight, or all over the lid. I just prefer doing a little half lid starting on the inside, and then I'm going to take my finger and apply more of that pressed glitter. It just helps add that pop of pigment, and Huda is known for always using her fingers to apply the pressed pigment. It just really makes it pop. And it's also so easy. And then let's give a little blend again, you guys. And now let's go in with an even darker shade, and I'm going to be applying that on the outer corner of the eye. And let's apply it to the lower lash line as well. Still using that Huda Beauty blending brush. I like my under eye eyeshadow to be a little bit messy and quite low down. And then I'm just blending, buffing all that in together. And I'm just adding even more of that pressed pigment because why not? It's so beautiful. Okay, now let's apply a little bit of mascara. That's just my Better Than Sex from Too Faced. Now let's get snatched with some KKW Beauty contour. This is the light contour kit. And I like to mix my shades together, but I like to start off with that really cool tone neutral shade. So these are the areas that I love to contour my cheekbones, my hairline, and my forehead. And I'm just using a Morphe slanted contour brush. And I love to do my jawline, my chin, like to really darken up that area. Make it nice and sharp. And my ears too, just so everything has this gorgeous continuity of color. And then I like to take a huge kabuki brush and do my neck. And as you guys can see, I mix the shimmers, the highlight, the bronzer all together just so it all has this gorgeous glow. And then I like to take my little Eco Tools contour brush. You guys know this is my go-to for contouring. And I like to go into that light neutral cool tone and contour my nose and my lips. I think I learned that tip from Jamie Genevieve when she contoured around her lips with bronzer, and I've never, ever looked back. Now I'm going to take some more of my Kylie setting powder just with my beauty blender, and I'm going to carve out my jawline there. And I'm just going to leave that to bake. Then I'm going to take a large powder brush. This one is from Morphe, and I'm going to blend in that under eye bake that we did earlier. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of my Hello Flawless powder from Benefit. Whoops. Just with a small under eye buffer brush. I just love the color of this. It's not like for extra coverage or anything, it's more just for the color. I love it under my eyes. Now let's go in with some blush. This one is Kitten Baby from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm going to be applying it with a Jeffree Star Morphe brush. More is more. With this one, and the pink just really complemented the eyeshadow and my hair and just the overall look. Now let's do some lips. So for lips, I chose a Kylie lip kit in the shade Kylie because the pink, oh my god, it just looks so good together. So I'm starting off by lining my lips so you guys can see my technique here. I'm just baking them a little bit because I like the lip liner to sit very well on my lips. Now let's take some of that liquid lipstick and apply it. As soon as I applied this shade, I was like, yes, this is the shade. I feel like a little pink flower. And now, my favorite bit, my Anastasia Loose Pigment Highlight. This is in the shade So Hollywood, and oh, I love this. And I'm just gonna be applying it with a Morphe highlighter brush. You need the tiniest bit because it is so freaking pigmented. And I'm gonna be using my Dewy Set from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And always make sure you have your highlighter brush handy before it sets. Spray the face, spray the neck. Now dip it in. Wait, I need to fan first. There we go. Get ready, get ready. Oh, baby. Oh my god. Like, that is literally happiness. I could just watch myself do this all day. I just want to put it all over myself, like literally all over my face. A little bit slow-mo. Oh, yeah. And now let's tidy up that jawline bake just with that same large powder brush used for under the eyes. Now I'm gonna apply some Huda Beauty lashes. These are in the style Samantha. Oh, who's that girl? Who's that unicorn? Who's that mermaid? It's me, bitches. Are you not obsessed with this look? I absolutely love how this turned out. It was so much fun. I felt so different and so glamorous, and I can't wait to do this look again. So I actually forgot to tell you guys what product I used on my hair during the hair routine, so here it is now. It is from Schwarzkopf. It's called Blonde Me Instant Blush, and I use the shade Strawberry. It just comes in a little spray bottle, and you just spray it on damp, washed hair, wait for it to dry, and boom, you're pink. So thank you guys for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video, and leave me a little pink emoji in the comments down below. Mwah!